¿Qué tal amigos? Soy Alex Hermoso, estoy con En Vivo en Innovation Media y por supuesto estamos transmitiendo todo referente a lo más importante, el Festival Tribeca 2017. Señores, estamos en vivo y estamos en la alfombra roja para traer los mejores los detalles aquí esta noche importante. Somos En Vivo Magazine, Innovation Media y por supuesto Alex Hermoso TV. Estamos en el Festival Tribeca 2017. En vivo, en directo, una actriz bien poderosa en el medio de comunicación y también la actuación en Hollywood. Bienvenida, qué placer me da para mí como Alex Hermoso, comunicador venezolano, tenerte a ti, Salma, en los medios de comunicación. ¿Cómo sientes tú este año el Tribeca Film Festival?
Acabo de llegar, pero estoy muy emocionada que por primera vez me toca ver todos los cortos. Y bueno, tenemos uno aquí presentando que hice con la Universidad de Guadalajara y con Jim Sheridan, que toca un poco el tema del racismo y qué importante es no estereotipar a la gente y que nos unamos todos en tiempos difíciles.
Quiero preguntar algo. This actually when I heard something about your movie. I really love your movie. Actually we waiting for is something what everybody waiting for. Esa la película que estás haciendo ahorita, que estás promocionando, que una película.
¿Cuál de todas? Tengo 4.
Pero la que estás hablando, la película que estás hablando.
¿Con Eugenio? ¿O la Beatriz?
Beatriz.
Ah, es fantástica también. Sí.
Tenemos que hablar de Beatriz. Es una película que todo el mundo está esperando. Háblame un poquito más de la película, que principalmente nosotros los hispanos necesitamos saber mucho.
Estoy súper orgullosa de esta película.
Somos el primer medio que estamos hablando de la película.
Es verdad, porque sale hasta junio.
Yo estoy tan emocionado y la publiqué.
Yo creo que es una película bien especial, diferente.
Beatriz.
Y sabes que el director también es latino.
Y tiene como mucho toque de lo que está pasando ahorita con el
Es una película que va a hacer pensar a la gente y que va a causar un muy buen tema de conversación. Cuando uno sale uno quiere hablar de temas importantes.
Gracias, Alma. Es verdad que el tiempo es corto, esta entrevista es muy importante. Welcome to the Tribeca Film Festival, and I think you have a great time. You speak Spanish now? Un poquito?
Speak Australian?
It's right, a little. So welcome to the Tribeca Film Festival. We expect with a lot of your movie. Well, actually, tell me more about it.
Basically, it's based on the relationship between Andy Warhol and Edie Sedgwick, and it kind of looks at the idea of what would happen to Edie Sedgwick if she hadn't died a sad and tragic death, internalizing the rejection that she experienced from the factory. But what would have happened if she actually stood her ground and, as a woman, took her strength back?
What do you expect for the Tribeca Film Festival this year?
You know, it's been mind-blowing so far. I mean, at the opening night with Aretha Franklin, I mean, I wasn't expecting that. So I feel like it's just going to be surprises.
And now you have to say En Vivo Magazine, because En Vivo Magazine is going with the Film Festival in 2017. So it's the only magazine that covers all the Tribeca Film Festival in Spanish and English.
Lovely.
So you only have to say En Vivo.
Together?
En Vivo. Yeah,
Okay.
En Vivo.
Okay.
Whoa.
En Vivo.
En Vivo. Tell me more about your movie.
Sure, our film is about a firefighter coming back to work after a tragic accident and sort of dealing with the trauma of going through the experience of having to escape from a burning building and surviving. And so it's really about this character confronting that horror while trying to return to the line of duty and juggling all of the emotions that would come from that. And this film is actually inspired by the true story of Black Sunday, which is a day here in New York City that happened in 2005 in which several firefighters were seriously injured or killed while trying to escape from a burning building. And Robert Cervini, who is a producer and an actor in this film, and an active firefighter, he came to me with this true story and he asked me to honor the people that were injured on that day by making a short film inspired by that and recognizing the sacrifices that firefighters are prepared to make every single day.
Wow, this is a great history. Very good. What do you expect this year for the film festival?
This year, you know, my expectations with Tribeca are always just to meet incredible people. This is actually our third year here at the festival with a short film consecutively. So we've had the great honor of doing this experience before and meeting many wonderful people that have allowed us to create incredible content. I think this film exists because of films that have screened here before. Like I said, Robert had heard of projects that have been here and came to me. So Tribeca actually gets some credit for this film existing at all.
Wow. Good luck with the movie.
Thank you
and you
very
have
much.
to say, En Vivo magazine is only Tribeca, actually the only magazine at Tribeca Film Festival this year. So only you have to say is En Vivo. Say En Vivo.
En Vivo.
En Vivo.
En Vivo.
That's everything. Say good luck. Tell me about you like it, right? It's good? It's a good detail or no? Yeah, just tell me. It's
Good. I like it.
Actually, it's my new collection. Thank you.
There you go.
It's, you know, that's well, that's not how we saw it. Welcome. We have actually a privilege to have John right here in the Tribeca Film Festival. Tell me about yourself, actually.
About myself,
Did you have more?
I'm just a regular guy doing my thing.
No, you're really famous.
Yeah.
Tell me about your movie here in the Tribeca.
I have a little short that I made for Rag and Bone with Bobby Cannavale and myself, and it's all about hair and fashion, and a little bit about the vanity of men. So it's a fun little piece, and Bobby and I know each other for years, and we just made a movie together. And after that, so it was kind of fun to just.
What do you do with your pocket?
Yeah. It was kind of fun to improvise the story.
John, what do you expect for the Tribeca Film Festival this year?
I don't know. There's a lot of really good documentaries and short films, and then there's narrative films too. But a lot of interesting documentaries I know have come out of it. So it seems like a very diverse program. So I look forward to seeing a couple of different things that maybe wouldn't be normally released right away.
I'm very happy to have you in my TV show in New York.
Okay.
And welcome to New York.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Soy Alex Hermoso y estamos en vivo, por supuesto, con En Vivo Magazine, Alex Hermoso TV y Innovation Video, cubriendo el Tribeca Film Festival. Hoy, por supuesto, con grandes celebridades aquí, solamente aquí en la ciudad de Nueva York. Señores, damos comienzo a este festival maravilloso, con celebridades cubriendo el evento de la movie.
Yeah.
And because actually it's very Dallas, it's very interesting about your character in the movie. So, what's going on in the movie?
Well, it's a movie that concerns Jeffrey Dahmer's life right before all the madness starts, and I play his dad.
You play his dad.
I have no idea what's coming, but there's some he's not the perfect kid. It's difficult, but yeah, we don't know what darkness is coming.
What do you expect for the Tribeca Film Festival this year?
Say it again.
What do you expect
Yeah.
for the Tribeca Film Festival this year?
Oh, I mean, I'm a New Yorker. I live here all the time, so the Tribeca Film Festival is always sort of welcome. It's fun when that comes around on the calendar as well. I love that this movie is coming out in this sort of format as well. So I'm really
You got
excited.
two troublemakers here. How you doing?
Hey, cheers! Thank you very much.
And Innovation
When you
Media.
told your parents,
Innovation
I'm going to be in
Media.
a movie
And Innovation
about Jeffrey
Media.
Dahmer.
En vivo.
En vivo.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Regresamos de nuevo. Estamos en el Festival Tribeca 2017 para todos ustedes. Oh, I have a surprise for you. You can introduce yourself right here.
Hi, I'm Christopher Melee. I'm enjoying the red carpet for My Friend
Mike was
Dahmer,
the total
directed by
opposite.
Mark
Mike's
Myers here in Tribeca.
He's not really nice. He's not a nice guy at all. So the thing about Mike is he's just a kind of irregular high school guy who's jokesters.
Oh, it's my first time here, and I expect.
So you're excited. You're excited.
I expected to be a media frenzy. I expected.
I would say Tommy over there
Dahmer to get a great showing, because it was a great
and I was the
cast
extreme of
and a great
sort of
director
not
and writer.
caring.
So I think it's going to be an interesting film for people to see.
Oh, sure.
I was really,
Thank you very much for your support. And just to say hello en vivo.
Hello, vivo.
Thank you. Señores, bienvenidos. Estamos en vivo. Aquí me encuentro con
Harry.
I know Harry.
Yeah.
I know you told me.
Yes. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, I know you. I'm very excited to have you guys and the party.
You're reflecting off my ball.
Oh yeah. Tell me about yourself and what's going on. You guys very popular right here on the video.
Well, we're here to see the world premiere of My Friend Dahmer. Me and Harry are members of the Dahmer fan club in the film. I play Neil.
And I play Mike.
Yeah. So, what do you guys expect for the Tribeca Film Festival this year?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said, what do you guys expect for the Tribeca Film Festival?
Well, I mean, honestly, for us, we're just really excited to be here because we're born and raised in New York, both of us. So, for this movie to be coming to Tribeca is honestly a dream come true because where else would you like to have it other than in your hometown? I mean, it really feels like like this film festival is the right place for this movie. It's gone for the past decade or so.
So you guys young and you guys into fashion. You can see fashion right here. Of course.
And
Fashion.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Gant. And then hopefully.
What about you?
I'm wearing Theory. Yeah.
You look like blue.
Thank you.
It's the color for the situation. Nice to meet you guys. It's my pleasure. Enjoy the party.
¿Por casualidad hablas español? Sí, yo también.
Oh, él habla español.
Sí, claro.
Señores.
Sí. Yo puedo hablar español. Hola la audiencia, ¿cómo está? Estamos en Tribeca Film Festival.
Él habla español, así que para mí es sumamente más fácil cuando lo hago en español, cuando lo hablo. Estamos aquí con todos los...
Si quieres la entrevista en español.
Hola amigos, soy Alex Hermoso y estoy en vivo aquí en el Tribeca Film Festival y me encuentro aquí con estos caballeros que hablan español y son de los más populares ahorita en las redes sociales.
Sí, claro.
¿Qué te hace famoso?
Hola, ¿cómo está? Mi nombre es Alex Hermoso, estamos en Tribeca Film Festival ahora en Nueva York y es el estreno de nuestra película que se llama My Friend Dahmer. Sí.
My Friend Dahmer, and you play?
Yo hago el papel de una personaje que se llama Mike y Mike es una persona que está divirtiéndose demasiado mucho tiempo.
Now you're getting yellow because now you speak Spanish, right?
Yo puedo hablar un poco español, pero no estoy fluente, pero yo puedo hablar español de una manera, sí.
But you know, as an actor, you speak Spanish because you can play, you know, a lot of characters.
I'd love to, sí, me amo.
Me on the other hand, I'm restricted.
Yeah, but you speak English,
you're
right?
limited.
I do speak English. I will learn Spanish.
Well,
Taking it next
learn
semester.
Spanish too.
You're Spanish, they really love you guys. So that's why actually you have to learn Spanish too.
I have to do it.
Sí, las chicas latinas lo persiguen mucho a ustedes. Van a mandarle saludos a Innovation Media en vivo. Sí, en vivo Innovation Media.
En vivo, Innovation Media.
Soy Alex Hermoso y estoy por supuesto aquí cubriendo el festival de Tribeca Nueva York 2017. Aquí me encuentro con dos personalidades. I know, I'm talking to you in Spanish. How are you guys?
I'm Italian, so I'm catching a little bit here and there of what you're saying.
No, but I speak English. I speak English later, I think so.
So really enjoyed it.
Let's talk about your movie and what are you guys expect for the Tribeca Film Festival?
This is the first time I've been to Tribeca. Amazing.
So you're excited?
Excited. Beautiful, and it's being beautiful out. For My Friend Dahmer to premiere on a nice primetime slot in Tribeca is...
This is the right time, so it's excited. Everybody excited.
Rolling Stone just rated it one of the top 20 most sought after movies to watch in Tribeca. So that was cool. And I play the store manager in it. My scene is where I'm yelling at Jeffrey. He's goofing off in my store and being chaotic, and I run up and I yell at him, and I yell at Bagger for a little bit too, just because he's just making nonsense. And like I'm the guy trying to, he's not listening to authority.
Oh, sure. That's actually very good. It's very good about you.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
Absolutely. My name is Dantes James. I'm playing Charlie Smith in the movie. My character, I pretty much bullied Dahmer throughout high school, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're getting close in here because it's a lot of noise.
Gotcha. My character pretty much bullies Dahmer throughout high school, and then I pretty much lighten up towards the end of high school at senior prom. So a lot of it, working on the film alone, it was quite interesting because knowing who Jeffrey Dahmer is and where the film had, where the thoughts, where it originated from, it's quite eerie, and originally just doing the film alone. After we wrap up on set, I would get goosebumps just because of We were filming in Jeffrey Dahmer's actual house. We were filming pretty much accurate locations of where Jeffrey Dahmer lived. And I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Well, I reside in Akron, Ohio, where Jeffrey Dahmer, he stayed probably 15 minutes away from my house, his actual house. So just knowing that information, you never know, unless you know that, you never know who's going through what, but also who's doing what. And you know, just to have that vibe go around on the drive home, 15-minute drive home, it was quite interesting. Just
this is your first time.
This is my first time to try back.
Guys, yeah. So congratulations! I'm very happy to have you guys.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy and
Thank you.
good
Yeah,
luck.
I'm working on another movie as well, White Boy Rick with Matt McConaughey, and I just wrapped that up, The Juror. But this experience with Red Carpet is amazing.
Just recognize me next time. Okay?
I will. Look out for it.
We are getting like live from here. Okay, en vivo. Say en vivo.
En vivo.
En vivo.
Well, a lot's happened in these 15 years, you know. In regards to this particular issue, it's when we made this film, what happened at Columbine really had never happened before to that extent. And I think at the time we thought this was just hopefully a one of a kind experience, tragedy. And then it wasn't happening once every 5 or 10 years. It was once every couple months, and then every month, and then every week. Now we have an average of 4 Americans a day being killed or by some form of gun violence. So those are just, by the way, the mass shootings. It's not the suicides. It's not the other stuff.
Close off the city block at Radio City is what it should be. It's Radio City. It's the best theater in New York. Well, he's. I hate this word legend, but he is a legend, you know. Clive is a legend.
To hear that from someone,
I hate that word. I can talk for him. It's true. I didn't see it. I wish I had. You know, everybody they see the film. I'm there. I try to see as many as I can, but I can only see. It's great. You know, it's great. Now we're at Radio City, which you know, it's the greatest theater in the city. That's all I can say. There's a lot, and I haven't seen a lot. I've seen a few, but not most of them. Well, Clive is he's and as I was saying before, I hate the word legend. That people say legend, but he is a legend, you know, and we're so happy to give him all the respect and to open the festival with his movie. It's great.